Good afternoon, everybody. It is Monday, March the 6th, and another decent day today and overall this year. Most of the major indexes are up, and it's been a pretty decent start so far for the equity markets. So a question I'm getting lately is who is buying these stocks? And this is actually something that is really, really interesting. Human discretionary advisors, for the most part, have been sitting on their hands since June and July of last year. If you look at net inflows that are coming from discretionary investors, human beings, people sitting behind the computer screen deciding when they want to enter the markets, it's basically been flatlined. There hasn't been much in terms of net new inflows. The inflows have come from rules-based CTAs. So these are computer algorithms that are making decisions based on volatility, based on chart levels, based on all of these external inputs, whether they want to buy or sell stocks. The external inputs, particularly around some of the technicals, have been telling these models that, you know what, now is the time to put your feet in the water and begin to buy some stocks. I find this really fascinating because the computer doesn't have the emotion that human beings have. We all know, looking out there, watching the news every single night, reading the headlines, we know what all the hotspots are out there. And that absolutely, of course, is going to color what your decision is regarding investing in new money. The computers don't feel that same sense of fear, that same sense of uncertainty about the world. The computers are buying stocks. Now, so if you looked at these two charts basically side by side, you see human-based discretionary advisors, it's flatlined. They're sitting on the sidelines. They don't know exactly what to do. These computer algorithms, however, have been pouring money into the markets really since the lows that we had last fall. Who's going to end up right? It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out, because again, human beings for the most part, as a whole, I guess as a group of investors, if you want to put it that way, have essentially just kind of put their hands in the air and say, I'm hanging out, I'm not doing much here. The computers, however, have been all in, at least in the last 5 or 6 months or so. Overall, the market's well off the lows that we had last fall. So far, the computers have been right. It's going to be very interesting as the year progresses, how this all plays out. But I just thought it was a really fascinating article, some interesting statistics I was looking at today, and I wanted to share that with you. So share with me your thoughts below. Are the people, they're mostly sitting on the sidelines, sitting on their hands, putting their hands in the air saying, I'm not doing anything, are they going to be right when we look at in the rearview mirror in 2023? Or will the computers that have been very actively buying equity shares, are they going to be right? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.